Hi guys, as you know I have this carbon belt drive bike with interchangeable gears, so you don't have to change anything, and it's a very good bike. A bit crazy on the handlebars. I have, within the last hour, removed all the gear changes, the front mech, 3C blah de blah, rear mech, chain set. I had to take a little bit of chain out, as you can see. Always wear protective gloves to protect your hands. And I've converted it to single speed. So I'm going to do a 30-mile bike ride today, hopefully on the flat. And disc brakes you can't beat. So for the sake of selling a bike for 100 quid, I remembered in my bike drawer I still had a single speed conversion kit. Took all the rear cogs off, rear mech has gone. This is interchangeable, so if you have to take the tyre, the wheel off, it's a quick release, undo that and it slides back or slides forward just to allow for the chain tension. But yeah, there's no junk now on the handlebars. Warning, hazardous, radioactive. Tyres were on that bike, swapped them round, and yeah, that's it. So without further ado, let's begin now.
Let's begin now.
George Fresh Street certified worldwide. Live from Kingston, Jamaica right now. Beat him on. Rock City, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. We coming. It's Fresh Street. It's certified worldwide.
Today's ride, we are going to go to Birmingham on the canals and back, do an old good old-fashioned 30-miler, and this bike is perfect for that because there's hardly any elevation. I think the only place I might have to get off and push is where the walls collapsed towards the other end of Smethwick, but besides that it's pretty easy going. It's lovely and warm when the sun's out, but they have forecast rain for later. But as you can see behind me, pantomime style, he's behind you. Those clouds are looking a bit grim, to say the least. So we'll carry on, see what happens. Legs are still turning. So once we get on the canal, I will do a talk to you in my lovely voice. I'll tell you what, even though there's a headwind, this bike doesn't off-road fast, because there's nothing to these tyres. It's amazing, just like me. Let's carry on. Coming past. So, I'll see you sober. I wonder how many bridges there are between Wolverhampton and Birmingham. There's got to be a good 20 to 30 easy to go under or over. I just don't know. Okay, get a bit of momentum. Very busy here today. On your right, thank you. Aye aye, Savoy. Quick update on the progress of the metro. Not as far as advanced as further down the line, as this will go to Dudley eventually. Dudley. So we'll carry on this way. Sun is glorious though, and those clouds are fleeting. Lovely. Nice little setup really, quite comfortable gear ratio over DP. Not what you're thinking guys, it's Dudley Port, you filthy minds. And it's 34 front, 16 rear. So I don't spin out, and it's like a perfect cadence for just pedalling this sort of surface. And I'm not fighting against the elements when I come to climb on a not too high gradient. First bit of skills, my girls. Oh, I can just hear map my ride talking to me. my skills and my gills. I've heard of that saying, all the gear and no idea. But this is just one gear and some idea. Ooh. Fun in the sun on a bicicletta. I've always had an admiration for single speed bikes, hybrid mountain bike, but I just think they're such a simplistic design and lots of low maintenance. Just going under the M5, and this is where I think I'm gonna have to push. Yep, still closed off. So where are we? Late 2025. That has got to have been closed for 3 years. With some of my older vlogs, I videoed myself riding along there on this particular route. But I suppose the funding's not there for it. Hello, gravity. Scoochy, scoochy. There we go. Oh, that could have been a mischief. My handlebar just clunked off the side of that barrier. My God. I keep forgetting how wide these bars are. Chaos. This bike could be good in Spain. Just cruising around all the pueblos. Simplistic. But the board maneuver would be good because I could go on the beach with it. Wouldn't have to worry about getting sand in the chain. Because it's carbon, baby. Yeah. Oh, behave. The good old Galton Tunnel in Smethwick. Not too bad, to be fair. This time next week, I will be in Spain. And when you watch this, it'll be the week after I get back. Going from a Saturday to a Monday break with a mate of mine. So, looking forward to that. Big time. Just catch up with people I know over there. Dickie, I think I'm coming out for a beer with you, so get the euros and the pesos ready. Oh yeah. Whew. This is one of the downfalls of having rigid bike, single speed. You don't, I'll fail the bumps. But yin and yang, as they say. And the sun's out, so what more can I ask for? You can probably see the colour of the tree. Leaves are changing. We are entering autumnal season. Oh, you know it's round the corner. Don't say the C word. We have made it to the big smoke. Birmingham City. I mention it? Oh, you didn't. Bell End. Bell End. Hey. This bike I was going to sell for 120 with all the gears, and I decided search through my bike cupboard, find my single speed conversion kit, a DMR, found it, de-geared it, put it on, and the rest is history. So I even dropped the price of this bike down to 110, but I just thought, nah, keep it. So are you having a giraffe? A Lego giraffe. Steven Seagal. Last time I come through here, it was Wimbledon, and the big telly was on in June. Oh.
Don't have to be there until 1 anyway.
And have a look at the Ozzy Osbourne Black Sabbath Bridge. There we go. Let's go and see the artwork of Black Sabbath as well.
Got to be very careful on Broad Street. If I disappear down one of these railings, I am off. I am biting tarmac for dinner. As you do. Try and leave where the guidelines are and head down to the Black Sabbath Bridge. Library Square. Oh, here we go, here's all the weirdos. Won't be long before I'm doing my annual pilgrimage ride to the German market, which is only a few months away now. That is one thing about the C word I do like. Quite busy today. Let's head to Pigeon Park. Ladies and gentlemen, Pigeon Park. Oh, looks like somebody's nicked his bag. Oh, he sounds in pain. Nice, I just got kudos off someone for having single speed. I doff my cap, I'll tell you that. Everybody's glued to their phones, aren't they, these days? No wonder they don't look where they're going. Doom scrolling. Scroll, scroll, swipe left, vape. More deadly rails to take me off my bike, and pedestrians, human traffic, no clue. Yeah, baby, watch out! Jeez Louise. I'm looking at my phone. I don't know what's going on. I am coming through, watch out. Assholes. Oh, unbelievable, yeah. If this was New York, they'd be done for jaywalking. More like A-walking, because they're asses. Any more for any more? This is the other Black Sabbath bridge with all the artwork. Governed by his missus, shall we?
That's great.
Really, yeah. All being signed as well. Just had to stop and look at the mileage. 15 miles exactly. Heading back now. Might take the metro back. Haven't decided. Right, Birmingham. See you soon. Hasta pronto. More Alkies. Oh yeah, hopefully wind assisted on the way back. You're right. I think this is the group of people I told which way Birmingham was. Sure it is. Come on, you got this. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But he wasn't.
Nearly there.
We found a way.
You're on the last mile.
Definitely gnarly.
He does, doesn't he? Class. Met them by the M5 bridge. Which way's Birmingham? Birmingham. Those clouds are looking a bit dark to the way we are heading, but I'm being wind assisted, so hopefully okay. Normally go back that way, but I've decided to take the metro line back.
Definitely way.
Going to watch a team lose? Oh, change of plan, change of route and scenery. There's too many football fans coming along the bottom metro. So I opted to cut across the expressway and come back this way, just because there was so much human traffic. I nearly ran into a kid because he was prefixed with his phone. Going back about 4 years ago, I bought a single speed steel pig bike from decathlon in Stoke. I was working in that area. I could just see the spots of rain on the canal. I knew it was coming today at some point, and that's what he said. So bought it. Sorry, I get distracted easily. That heron's like either got really long legs or he's sunk on a log. And back to the bike anyway. I digress. It was good. It had V brakes, not disc brakes like this, and my god, it weighed a ton. But it was a fixie flip-flop single speed, and I set myself a challenge the once to ride to Birmingham single speed fixie. But that means you can't, your legs can't do this. They have to keep moving with the momentum of the bike. And I got there. I did it. If I remember, I always have to say if I remember. I'll put a link in the description below. So click on that and have a laugh. I soon changed it back. Quite lucky as well today, because if it is raining, there's still leaves on the trees and it keeps the towpath nice and dry. But when the brick sections of the bridges get wet with no tread on your tyres like I've got here, it becomes an ice rink and it slide away. And I'm hoping it's just a passing shower. Anyway, so much for thinking it was just a passing shower. I am going to shelter under this bridge for a while. As you can see, it's persisting it down. Still see a bit of blue sky there. That wasn't too bad. I had to wait about 5 to 10 minutes for it to ease off. It's only spotting the rain now. Not far from home as well. This is the surface that's mega slippy when it's rained and you've got no tread on your tyres. Thank you, Map My Ride. Safe and successful. I love this little funky bridge. Don't know what it's there for, but it's still funky. Jesus. One way to use a lawnmower motor, I suppose. Lazy bastard. Another icy section. Right. Oh, come on, gears. Okay. I call this bike Richard. Richard Gear. Okay, concentrate on the corner. Don't want any outages.
2 hours, 20 minutes and 44 seconds. Split speed 12.6 miles per hour.
Thank you, Map My Ride. This is like a William Shakespeare bike. To sell or not to sell? That is the question. What is the answer? Doth my knight come to thee? Leety MTB. Not so much ye you see. It's a keeper. Today was the test. For the sake of selling and buying another one, this will just do for canal towpath rides. Coming into the shit season years ago when I had a 26-inch single speed bike and my brother-in-law had one, and we go out bike riding with somebody else who didn't have single speed, and he never understood why you'd ride off fast to get up a hill, because obviously you want the momentum. The word of the day, that is, to get up the hill. And he always used to think we were ignorant because we'd ride off from him. But you need that run up to get up. Nice little Birmingham New Road descent. Just need these lights to change. Rain has took a turn for the worse. Still see a bit of blue sky over there, but just sheltering here in the bus stop. Single speed, done very well today. Very impressed. So it's a keeper. Let me just clean the lens. There we go. So don't forget to click the, give us a thumbs up. And it's 30 miles. And that's the end of that chapter. Keep cooking on gas. Hasta pronto. Ciao.
We're gonna have a good Zaga.